Look, I'm the greatest.
I don't think.
This isn't a court of law. I don't have to prove. I can just be great and.
No, you are not being great. You're not being great because you're not doing anything. So prove to me how you are great.
I don't need to do
What are
anything
these
to be
great
great.
things? What are these qualities that make you
So
great?
why are the Kardashians great? They
I don't
do
think they're great.
anything. They don't do anything.
I don't think they're great.
But other people do.
That's other people.
The burden of proof is not on me to be great. It's on you to accept my greatness.
I would ask the people that like the Kardashians and think they're great to explain to me why they're great. So since you're the one claiming you're great, explain to me why you're great.
Fucking am.
That's not a good answer.
Doesn't need to be. That's the beauty. I don't have to prove I'm great. Anyways,
I'm about to throw this fucking McDonald's cup at you right now.
Fucking do it, pussy. Actually, don't, because they're not paying us, they're not sponsoring us, and this is being recorded. So, hey, welcome to Pseudo Right. I'm Tosin.
I'm McDonald's Mac butt face.
We're not being paid. You can't say that. We'll be
That's
sued.
even better. I
We'll
can't
be
be sued. We
sued.
can't be sued for something we're not getting paid for.
Yes, yeah, you can.
Are we monetizing this?
One day.
So, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Look, I want to cover all my bases and not get sued.
I think we've said worse stuff when it comes to lawsuits.
Listen, my greatest fear in life is being sued, alright? I don't want. What am I gonna do in front of a judge, huh? Exactly. You're gonna sue me? Don't do. I'll fucking murder you. Say something witty. Garjo.
Hashtag sponsored.
Hashtag sponsored by not McDonald's.
Hashtag McDonald's, please give me that sweet, 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 sweet.
Yo, McDonald's will work for nuggets.
I'll work for McFlurry's though.
Work for nuggets, he'll work for McFlurry. Suck Ronald McDonald's dirty balls.
You audible to me right now?
Yeah,
You're audible to me right
the
now.
Witcher books are on it.
I don't care.
Folks, for
You
those
own the
of you
Witcher
listening in, that is Nestor.
One of
Say,
them, I don't really do audio.
shut up! Say hi, Nestor.
Man, Tosa believes.
Does Spotify have him? That'd be cooler. I got to
Picking me up.
It's picking you.
I would do.
We're okay.
I would do. Audiobooks if. That's fine. I'm just trying to get it off the bungee cord.
Want to talk about Jonah Hill? We'll talk about Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill looks good. Seth Rogen looks good. They look better than they've looked in years. Like he's not about to fucking eat it. So.
Alright, I'm ready to start whenever you got. What?
Because I fucking can.
I did not cough in your hand. I coughed next to you.
Listen, I'm not editing this, alright?
Cold 45
Eli
and 2
is.
zigzags.
Thanks
Baby,
to our
that's all we
editor.
need.
Oh, you're singing Colt 45?
We could go to the park after dark and smoke that tumbleweed.
Who owns the copyright to Colt 45?
I would assume it would
Bad
be.
Boy Records?
I would like to assume it's Afroman and he.
Hell no, he doesn't.
Listen, have you seen how many bootleg stoner movies use that song?
Yeah, but he doesn't own the rights to that song.
Do you think anyone cares what anyone does with that? Song,
Yes, I think people care. That's what copyrights are for, man.
Afroman.
Afroman. You've never heard Colt 45? Oh my god. Did you have a
Should we just play it right now?
No, don't play Colt 45. It's gonna get
We're
fucking-
not making any money.
It doesn't
on this.
matter. Don't play Colt 45. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all you need. We'll go to the park after dark
and smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burn, we can take our turn singing them dirty rap songs.
Stop at the bomb
like
with
Cheech
Cheech
and
and
Chong.
Chong. Sell
So taste-
CDs from here to Hong Kong. So roll,
roll my joint.
Pick out the seeds and stems.
Feeling high as hell, riding through Palmdale, skating on Dayton rims. So roll, 80.
Cadillac Coupe de Ville. If my tapes and CDs just don't sell, maybe my cabbie will. Yeah, well, no, I mean,
He's not dead.
but he smoked himself out of career.
He had one to begin with?
Yeah, he made Colt 45 because I got high.
Yeah.
Few
You know-
other like classic stoner songs.
I
that
think
can't
he's
remember.
like a 5-hit wonder.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think that's much of a career.
There are one-hit wonders who made it.
Not how that works.
Harley Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, what is she doing now?
Exactly.
You think she's raking in the money?
No. Hell no.
Then that's not a career. That's a fluke.
That's a
Lil Pump has more of a career than that. And people still like to dismiss it. What's your point?
Guess I don't really have one.
Yeah, fuck you.
I just want Afroman, man.
Yeah, Afro. I mean, listen. If Afroman wants to sue me or his record label wants to sue me, I'm not gonna say I'm inviting it. But all I'm saying is I'm a very big fan of your music, Afroman, and I think we could just smoke a joint and chill.
You hear that? Lewis wants to be sued. I do not.
I did not say I want to be sued. I said I want to smoke a joint with Afroman.
That's not what I heard.
Afroman sue
Fight
Tosa.
you in court over it.
I'm gonna have Afroman sue you.
Please don't.
Oh fuck.
Oh God! If I lose a lawsuit to Afroman, that's gonna be the worst day of my life. He's gonna show up to court high out of his mind, and he'll win because he has better lawyers.
Yeah. And I'll win subsequently.
I'll be like, Your Honor, please, I did not want to play Colt 45. I only said the first 2 lines of the, and they'll be like, guilty. 700 years in prison.
Me, meanwhile, I'm free to go.
Yeah.
Free to go.
Free to go. You and Afroman
As always.
smoke in the parking
How does
lot.
it sound without the pop filter? Let's try it out.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Oh, it actually sounds. What the fuck? It sounds smooth. Hello? Oh yeah, that's way. Wow. Guys, don't use pop filters on your mic, because apparently
Hello? Hello?
this just sounds way smoother.
Can you plug? Am I plugged in?
Yeah, you're plugged.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear me.
You should be able to.
Hello? Oh, there I am. Hello? Hello? It
What's
might-
an opinion?
Hold on.
Pop filters?
Pop.
Your life
Hello?
is an opinion.
I mean, this doesn't...
That's,
And I will always love you.
bad.
Celine Dion?
Oh, that's Celine Dion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my girl Celine.
So Celine is gonna sue us too.
Sorry, I had the pop filter right up to my mic. You know, I had to hit that high note really
I'll
quick.
get sued by Afroman, Celine Dion. Let's throw in John Legend real quick.
I don't know any John Legend, so that one's on you.
You know, oh well, I mean, you didn't. Greenlight, featuring Andre 3000, my nigga.
The boy.
Give me the green light. Give me just one night.
Night.
I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now.
It's all about getting sued.
Do you want to be sued?
Well, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna make it a game and see how long it takes for us to get sued.
Just who can sue us first?
I just need a cooler celebrity to joke about it for.
Who's relevant? Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish wouldn't sue us. I don't
can't
think
say
she
that
would.
for sure.
She seems real chill.
She seems chill. She seems chill. I like her music a lot. I'd be pretty upset if she sued me.
I like her Instagram,
But I understand it.
and I like her weird, like 3-second videos where she's like geeking at the camera. Like
The wholesome
it's
content.
like, it's like the girl's never seen a camera before. It's amazing.
Nah, fuck it. I want to be sued by ICP.
Why do you want to be sued by the insane clown posse?
Cause think about the group we have so far. We have John Legend, Carly Rae Jepsen, Celine Dion,
We didn't actually sing as
Afroman.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Alright, so we don't have that trash ass artist in that list. Good. So you have Afroman, Celine Dion. What was the other one? John Legend.
John Legend.
And then
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, and then now we add ICP. I mean, that's a very diverse group.
So you're going for diversity in who's sues you?
I like everything in my life a little bit consistent, you know. I like diversity.
I like inconsistency. I like,
Yeah, me too.
I want to be sued by who's a relevant country singer? Tim McGraw. I don't fucking know. I don't listen to country.
Wasn't that his concert that like that guy started shooting at in Las Vegas like way back when?
Tim McGraw.
I think he was playing. I'm not saying that he caused it, but just something that came to mind. I don't know. I'm fucked up.
Fucking no. Hey, okay. So did Tiger Woods go to prison recently?
I don't know. That's a very odd question. As if I fucking
because
kept up with what Tiger Woods is fucking
I'm sorry,
doing.
I just been seeing like Tiger Woods arrested me. No, sorry. That's not Tiger Woods. Fuck, I'm racist. I'm black and I'm racist. I think that's Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh shit, no. What did Cuba do? Oh
I
no.
don't fucking know. Wait, did Cuba Gooding Jr. get it? Well, now I'm gonna look that up. But imagine, like, Cuba Gooding Jr. is like just he's what's it supposed to be? He's like the disarming like black guy, you know? Like,
Disarming?
yeah, cause he's like really nice and like got that golden boy smile.
Have you met Cuba Gooding Jr.?
No, but like I'm just talking about movie wise.
I suppose. Okay.
He definitely did because that was like one of the first. I haven't looked up Cuba Gooding Jr.
Nigga, you can get anything you want on Google. I literally convinced my cousin that Tony Hawk was dead by googling Tony Hawk dead.
Cuba Gooding Jr. openly rants about groping case in NYC hotel.
About what case?
Cuba Gooding Jr. turned himself into the police, and it's a meme now. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. A 30-year-old. Okay, yeah. I guess
It's still not better than the fucking R. Kelly one. It's the remix
God,
of
no.
My Prison. Hopping fresh out the kitchen.
Yeah. Is it too soon to joke about R. Kelly?
I don't give a fuck. Send me to jail for joking about R. Kelly. Where's the
I'm
comedy
gonna
police?
send you to jail for joking about R.
Fucking,
Kelly.
where's the comedy police to tell me it's not funny?
It's not funny.
It's funny. R.
I think
Kelly's
I think it's fucking hilarious. I just wasn't sure. Like, I think timing is a thing too, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that's part of all good jokes.
yeah. But Cuba Gooding Jr. got arrested. Some lady accused him of squeezing, or grabbing
Cuba?
and squeezing her or something.
For Cuba?
He denied the allegation and then, I guess, called the police on himself. What's, you know what? I don't understand what's going on in the world anymore. Let's just, you know what? Let's go Hunger Games, alright?
I'm saying it. I'm telling you.
So,
Instead of having wars, we take all our beef and just settle it in the Olympics every 4 years.
No. No.
Yeah.
Because that's not gonna work. So you know what's funny is DC has a comic about like that particular thing that you just talked about right
What?
now. It's called Electric Warriors,
Mm.
and it's basically about like each race, because now everything's like racially divided. You
Yeah.
got humans, you got like these like squid people, you got different things like that, and then they represent their race and they fight as like an electric warrior.
Okay.
Basically, any dispute is settled like that. So, say like
Knickers, come on. Oh, wow. Don't be mean. Give me a neck rub. Come on.
Nestor, give him a neck rub.
Be a nice cousin.
Give him a neck rub. Give him a
Do it.
dirty Sanchez.
Not a neck job.
It is the way I do it.
Strange way to do a dirty Sanchez. You're supposed to do it on your upper lip, dude.
But anyways,
You're on some other shit. Now I'm curious about this one. How you doing your dirty Sanchez's, boy? I might have to teach you a lesson here. Like, I'm kind of
You get a
scared.
dirty Sanchez.
I
man?
mean, shit, if I gotta, I guess.
Someone's got to teach you how to do it.
If you're gonna be out here doing it to some poor lady or, God forbid, a guy or something, like, might as well just have you doing it right. What the fuck are you calling a dirty Sanchez? Now I'm kind of interested. Do I want it? No, but like, can you describe it on podcast? Can you describe it on podcast? Can you show me right now
No.
on camera?
Yeah, okay.
Gone
sure.
sexual.
Nestor, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna demonstrate a dirty Sanchez. I'll tell you when you're older, bud.
It's your fucked up version of the fucking dirty Sanchez, you fucking freak. Christ.
But yeah, no, we can't settle wars.
Why not? Why not?
Because
Because your
Okay.
dirty Sanchez maneuver is wrong.
no, because things are more nuanced than that. Like
What do you mean?
a good example is territory disputes, right?
Right.
Say like this is the ancestral home of the fucking dirt people, and I don't.
Great start.
I couldn't think of anyone, but the ocean people say no, that's our territory now. You haven't done anything with it in a long time, so it's ours now. And why should the dirt people have to fight over it? It's their ancestral home. But
Yeah.
because of your fucking, we need to fight at the Olympics thing, now they bring this dispute to the Olympics. They're like, we're going to fight over this piece of land. And then fucking France can win it. France can win the dirt people's ancestral home.
I suppose.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
That's
I'm
how
not
they go.
arguing you.
Fucking, it'll just be like countries like America, China, and Russia just winning all the territories.
Great Britain finally achieves its goal, except these
Yeah. Everything the light touches belongs to
To
Britain.
I mean, shit, for a while they were pretty fucking close, man.
Yeah.
There was a point in history
But
where
we got him. We got him, boys.
there was a point in history where they were really close there, and then,
And this little shit-stained nation
and they just
said, we're going to rebel. And it was the greatest story never told.
Ireland?
No, but yes. I don't know anything about Ireland, so maybe.
Swahili?
Swahili is not a country. It's a language.
I'm just racist.
I know you are. Called me a dirty N-word.
No, I did not. And
Said-
you don't have any
said,
audio
"Get
track
back to the
you
fields,
have
boy."
you have no audio track to prove that. So,
It said, get back to the fields, boy. The cotton ain't gonna pick itself.
fucking feel that way.
The
God,
sturdy
yo, the
features
fucking
of
Roger
a
Williams
field
guy.
hand.
You know how fucked up I am?
Yeah.
How fucked up I am. I went to, that's like the most subtly racist thing, but like at the weirdest time, like, and not even in a weird, like in a bad way. Like I was at Roger Williams with Haley and Pat the other day, and we were just walking around, right? The other day, literally being yesterday. I'm fucking stupid. So we're walking around and playing Pokemon Go, and behind like the Japanese gardens and like the carousel, I guess there's like a bridge, and then right next to the bridge is a casino. So I'm checking out the casino, you know, it's empty, whatever. Checking out around it. The place looks nice on the outside though, and my first thought that comes to head is I out loud said, "Do you know this was a plantation at one point?"
Do you know people used to pick cotton over there? Do you know slaves used to sleep nearby?
Come here, boy.
Did you know Massa used to treat us right over here?
God. Oh God.
I don't have a problem with racism.
I mean, I don't think that's not a bad thing to say.
No,
It just had a very plantation-looking like style, so I was like,
this used to be a plantation.
I just literally just said it as a joke. I was like, this had to be a plantation beforehand. You know? Oh man. But it's kind of like one of those thoughts. It's like, probably should have kept that one in.
They both look at you and they're like, "Okay, racist." What else do you want to tell us about these plantations? Right?
Black people.
There was the blacks there. The blacks used to be there. Am I good to talk about my bad trip
Bad trip.
from a few weeks back?
Oh, I mean, sure. I'd like to find out what your fucking are again because you never.
Okay, so okay. Here's the thing. I seem to have an adverse reaction to things like dabs and edibles. So I guess I shouldn't do them anymore. But I'm definitely gonna do them. I guess it started with like a weird panic attack. So after I took a hit of the dab, fucking everything felt like it hurt. No. Sorry. No. My sides hurt like a lot. So like I walked out, I stumbled outside for air. And I don't know. I was like clutching the side of one of the cars in the driveway, and like, shit, this is it. I'm actually gonna die this time. Like, I'm done.
Jumped on top of Sean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's a little later on. That's once I got used to the feeling. So, like, the first was like the intense side pain, and I'm like, fuck, these cramps. I kept having cramps in my sides. I'm like, fuck, these cramps are gonna kill me. Like I like the pain was intense, but then all of a sudden everything started feeling good, and I got really cold.
I hear about this anymore.
What? Hold on.
I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, you're uncomfortable? Why?
Started feeling really good.
Because it did. It started feeling really good.
Apparently, he's talking about how
If you're the prime nester, we're fucking screwed.
Yeah, if you're the prime version of you, I'm both equally like kind of happy that it's like this mild, but like at the same time I'm like slightly disappointed because like if
that means they don't get better.
Yeah, like if this is really the best you, that means we don't get any better of you, which means all our rumors and jokes were just jokes. And that just upsets me. I'd like to believe that in some form of weird fucked up way you are actually a god.
that's all.
I refuse to believe there's nothing better than this base nest.
Yeah, like I think we really got the truest of the base nester. I think we got the base.
This is like true nester. This is
Yeah,
like,
I think this is like
I don't think this is Nestor Prime, but I think this is
no,
like
but we don't
I
deserve
think
Nestor
like
Prime.
he's like the template by which other nesters are created.
Yeah, like base Nestor,
Yeah.
which I think is the best version of Nestor we could have received in
No,
here.
the best would be Prime. Prime is always the best
I don't
version
know, man. I don't think we could handle Nestor Prime.
We definitely could. No, not everyone's
No.
a prime. Not every. So Nesta just said,
The hive mind
we
is
as a whole are a prime. That's not fucking true. That's not how that works. There is like there's a prime version of you, the best version of you in the multiverse. That version, I wouldn't know how to measure or find that version of you, but that's like the best version of you.
His power's over 9,000.
His power level's over 9,000.
Nah.
And our Nestor is definitely not the Nestor.
But he's not the worst he could be, dog. He's base level. That's not half bad.
But like
The standard, the golden standard of the golden man.
But I think he might be the best version of Nestor. And look, I love you, Nestor. Alright, I love you, bud. But like,
You guys literally live together.
can't be the best version of Nestor. There's got to be something better.
There's gotta be something better. I just can't.
Because if they don't get better than this, like,
I just can't believe that it doesn't get better than this. If there is a multiverse, there is a better Nestor.
no, we need a portal, right? So we build a multiversal portal. We throw Nestor through, and if a better version comes through, we keep that one. No, that's not how that works. You don't merge with multiverse version. They're completely autonomous from you. You can't merge with a multiverse version. That's stupid. If we're gonna argue over these hypothetical like, I'm gonna fucking flip shit. All right. Listen, you can't just merge with other versions of you. This isn't a fucking comic. All right. That's not how this works. We're not Namekians. We're not slug people. Actually, I think Namekians are like part plant or something. Some weird thing like a plant slug hybrid. Or plant Secret of Man. We're watching Funhouse. Just so you listeners know. They're doing a thing.
They're doing the high Nintendo Labo stream.
But anyways,
Prime Nestor's scary, man. What would Prime Nestor look like? Do you think? I'm gonna save my answer for later. I want mine to be last.
You're just gonna say.
Damn it! How does he know?
he looks like Miguel from Tekken.
Miguel from Tekken 7 at his fucking prime.
Yo, that would be Nestor Prime.
I'm saying though.
Well now I do want Nestor Prime.
It'd be such a different like time. I feel like that. Fucking Nestor Prime being Miguel off, and he just comes over. He's like, "Esto es como se siente perder."
So beating the shit out of us. That's just how he says hello.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like it's a monologue in Spanish every time, but just one word answers everything.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
I would love it.
Yeah.
What's your ultimate version?
Ultimate version of me or ultimate version of Nestor? Of me? Shit, I don't know, man.
What do you
Some
think,
sort
Nestor?
of like multiversal tyrant who goes around like enslaving entire.
Mr. Popo.
So yes, it's Mr. Popo, but it's Mr. Popo if he was the ultimate evil.
The Super Saiyan 7, Mr.
Super
Popo.
Saiyan 7, Mr. Popo. Yep. He's just like, I am the ultimate evil. Yeah, but I'm convinced that prime version of me has to be evil.
It has to be evil?
Has to be.
Why?
Because I teeter on the border of evil, and I feel like I'm like baseline for versions of me, so. Listen, I want to be dark side, alright?
Yeah, I could tell by your multi-existing, being.
Yes, I want to be dark side. Why wouldn't if you could be
Why
a
would you want to-
multiversal god?
Do
why
you not
wouldn't you wanna
suffer
be dark
enough
side?
in this plane of existence? You want to add more to that?
Yes. If you're gonna be like the big bad, you should just be the big bad. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do as the big bad?
What wouldn't I do?
Oh no, give me an example.
Nothing is beneath me. Genocide. I don't know.
Who?
Fucking. Anyone.
Who?
Anyone who stands in my way.
All right, so kill me now.
You're gonna die right now.
Right fucking now. I'm standing in your way.
Well, that just doesn't seem worth it to me.
You just want to keep me alive.
Yeah. I think the ultimate torture for you would be to stay
You are
here with
approaching me.
yeah, to stay here with me and just live like this for eternity.
I don't want to live like this forever.
Exactly.
Actually, I do. There's JoJo's in this universe.
Oh, I'd trap you forever in a universe without JoJo's.
It doesn't matter. You want to know why?
Why?
I have the memories of JoJo, and that's all I need. I just need to. I don't need you niggas. I don't need you niggas to talk about it. I talk about it by myself to other people.
with just enough memory of JoJo's so that you know you're missing something amazing, but you don't quite
That's
know
fine.
what it is.
I would know that I was part of something bigger than me.
I guess.
That I collectively, amongst with the great community, saw what that great man made.
To love JoJo's is to be one with the universe.
To love JoJo's is almost to be truly at peace in my eyes. It's been getting closer to being fully at peace almost.
Dude, that's real fucking deep.
I mean, tell me not. You've seen the show.
No, I'm just saying, like that's deep. I like it.
I'm on.
I'm on.
I hate niggas that watch JoJo's and then they're like, what? They're like, oh my god, I love JoJo's, and they're like, what's Hamon? Like,
Man, what?
Hamon? What?
I'm a what?
Stando?
Stando?
I love-
Jotaro?
Yori yori.
Yori yori. If I could just watch like 10 hours of that, I would.
I guarantee you there's videos of
There's
that.
definitely
There's
videos
more
of
than
just
that. There's a 7-page moda on the fucking manga alone. Dude wrote useless for 7 pages.
He had to make a point.
Point was very well made.
Yeah.
It's a very well used of 7 pages. Listen, I've never seen anyone praise the use of one word across 7 pages that much. Usually people would complain, and yet here's a whole fandom loving it. That's kind of like...
Listen, the JoJo's fandom is easy to please, alright? Like,
But is that kind of a good thing?
You just need to, I don't know, fucking give him a good fight every 2 or 3 episodes. Give him, you know,
Ridiculous shit.
ridiculous like body movements.
Great
and,
music.
Great fucking a great opening, all right. With
And great outros.
Yeah, and amazing outros.
What's your favorite outro?
It's got to be Stardust Crusaders, man.
Yeah.
I
I was thinking that one too, because honestly, Walking Like an Egyptian's a banger.
Yeah.
What about intro? What's your favorite intro?
Diamond is Forever.
Diamond is Unbreakable? You
Diamond is Unbreakable, yeah. Yeah.
Why though?
I don't know, man.
Because it's jazzy?
I don't even.
I think it's just because it reminds you of Persona 4.
Well, you haven't gotten. It's the second part of Diamonds and Diamond is Unbreakable. So you haven't gotten that far, so I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But it's amazing.
I'll let you know when I get there then.
Yeah.
I think so far my favorite intro has been 2 for part 2 because the sound, the
Part
music,
2 is amazing.
the music for it was the best.
The music was really good.
But I like in what was it? Stardust Crusaders, where like at the last 3 episodes of the season when Dio's involved, he does the Sawarudo like on the intro.
So if I'm gonna like say what I like about each season, season 1, the aesthetic, the Victorian. So yeah, season 1, I like the aesthetic. There's just something about the old like Victorian-esque, and then like the vampire thing was all cool.
The vampire thing was lit.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then part 2 had like the best comedy.
And one of the best characters.
Yeah, of course. The character.
Some of the best characters. Everyone in that season was dope.
Yeah. And then part 3 had the best action, hands down.
Hell yeah.
Hands down.
Oh
Also the best final fight.
my god.
The world.
Zawaru!
And then part 4 has the best story. So
And so far it's been pretty
I haven't
good.
seen part 5, so I can't.
I haven't either, but I like that it's supposed to be kind of like a noir.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get to that point. I'm excited to watch it. It looks very interesting.
I like noir anime. Like
I'm hoping that like Giorno is more on site.
What do you mean on site?
On site with his beef.
Oh, okay.
So we had Jonathan, the utmost gentleman, right?
Yeah.
Then we have Joseph,
the baby.
pretty up there.
Yeah.
We have Jonah, the coolest dude on earth.
Yeah.
Then we got Josuke.
Josuke's just a normal kid.
Josuke's a normal kid until you talk shit about his
Until
hair, and
you
then
talk
he
shit about
just
his
gives you
hair.
that fucking look. He's like,
Yeah.
don't.
In fact, Josuke wasn't just a normal. Like he was a normal kid, but also kind of a shitty person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he caught it, but like, there's a lot of times where he did like some shady shit. Like,
What do you mean?
he took advantage of that one kid, the kid who ended up, spoiler alert, dying. Oh shit! Actually, sorry, you haven't gotten that far. Fuck.
I've not said anything.
Okay, then never mind. Jodo's done. Josuke's done some questionable things. But all around he's a nice guy. Sometimes he shows his true color as like.
How about Giorno?
Jono, I don't know enough. I know that he has beef with the mafia.
Okay, so it's on
it.
site.
Yeah, it's and it's like a stand-based mafia, dude. Like it's fucking awesome.
I'm kind of upset it just moved away from Hamon though.
That's how I felt at the beginning of Stardust Crusaders, but
Once you finish it, it's like
once
shit,
you
bro.
get through
Shit.
Stardust Crusaders, you're like,
You're all about it.
I just wish at some point they had mentioned that Hamon and stands were like the progression of Hamon, because that's how Truman explained it to me. But
Because the show itself hasn't even said it like that. It's just
the show just was like, yeah,
says it's a
fucking-
manifestation of mental power.
Yeah.
While Hamon was it something that like everyone could do.
Yeah, but
Just the breathing.
sorta, yeah. But like some people could like, do it better.
Master, yeah.
Also, Speedwagon is the best, and his
The
legacy lives on
Speedwagon, him
forever.
not being in
His
the latest.
legacy lives on forever.
It lives on forever, but like, god damn it, do I miss him? I
Oh yeah.
I was watching it with Haley yesterday actually, because I slept over and she was we were talking. Give it a shot. I'm drunk enough that I'll give it a shot. So I was like, okay, and we watched it far enough that Speedwagon came into the show, and she was like, that's a dumbass name. And then by the end of it, I was like, yo, but Speedwagon's my nigga though, and she was like, honestly, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
It's Speedwagon.
I was like, listen, Speedwagon was changed by how
He grows on you
he
very
didn't even-
quickly.
He literally like within one fight has a whole like development on how he wants to be a better person.
Well,
And I was
because they
like,
had to develop like in the first season, they had to develop the characters insanely quickly. So he develops like almost immediate.
yeah,
And for like,
not
in any
not
other anime-
almost like literally.
Yeah,
He
and
gets
in-
beaten and then says, "You're too much of a gentleman for me. You could have killed me with that kick."
Yeah. But like in any other anime, that would have been unacceptable. People would have been like, "Oh well, fucking, why is he a good guy now?" Blah, blah, blah. But like,
I think it fits with the show.
yeah.
I think it was done very well. And Sapelli just came in. I was on episode 4 or 5. Sapelli just came in.
The Pelly.
Did the fucking thing through the frog. I was watching it at like 2 in the morning. He just does like, And then it just fucking like the frog just falls to the water. I was like, beautiful, amazing. Do it again.
JoJo's. JoJo's.
JoJo's. I don't know, man. What's your favorite season altogether?
It's Diamond is Forever. Diamond is Unbreakable. Why do I keep calling it Diamond is Forever?
What was the name of part 2?
Part 2 is. Hold on, let me look it up.
I forgot what it was called. I saw it yesterday. It's like
Blood and Burgers. I don't know.
I don't know, but I think that one's my favorite. I really like the story for that one of like the ancient gods awakening.
Yeah, that was cool.
It still involved the mask. I just wish they kind of explained more as to why Jonathan's mom had it. They kind of left that out.
Yeah, I just think because it was so short.
It might have been. I'm not mad about it, but I like caught that detail yesterday because I was thinking about it. I was like, where did that mask come from?
Yeah.
Like originally, like why does Jonathan's dad have that? And then they actually did me the service of showing me something I missed. They were like, oh, it belonged to Jonathan's mom, who already passed like in the beginning of the show. So, but then I was like, they'd never address why or how she owned it and why. Like it's such a fucking useful thing. Dude, they kind of just all they say about it is, oh, you can supercharge it with that fucking like red gem.
Overdrive.
Overdrive. I'm on overdrive.
I love that's Joseph. Yeah, Joseph, right? Yeah, Joseph still does it in part 3.
Yeah. But it does nothing.
I mean, it's not that it does nothing.
Oh, it saves his life in the last fight against the wrapped himself in hormone and like.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it's not what it used to be. Like they really cut out the uses that Hamon had like since part 2 even. Like they had like a whole 2 or 3 episodes where Joseph and Gabriel were like.
Well, because even though anyone
Joseph or whatever his other name was, were stuck in that like oil pit.
Yeah.
And they had to climb out using Hamon. Like even that would have been a cool thing to still use for later seasons. And they barely bring it up at all. Like I'm just like
Stan's just completely outclassed him. That's all.
I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's like I feel like we could use it a little more.
You know what almost made me stop watching the show?
What?
It's when Joseph punches the fucking camera in the second episode or something. Cause his thing Purple Hermit or whatever.
Hermit Purple.
Hermit Purple, yeah. It does the camera like it'll can see the future.
Oh yeah.
So he punches the camera.
Yeah. Yeah,
that made me so mad. I almost stopped
hated.
watching.
Yeah, when I first started, I started
this
Stardust
is so
Crusaders.
fucking stupid.
I started Stardust Crusaders like 3 times over because like I got through the first 3 episodes and eventually like a couple little things really kind of got me, not like mad, but I was just like what. It just kind of just genuinely shook.
That made me fucking mad.
No, but like that's the thing. Like to me, they didn't make me mad. To me, they genuinely were just like out of place.
Everything
So like for example, like the camera thing. At first, when I first saw that, I was like, all right.
That made me livid.
I was like, what? I literally was like, what a useless fucking thing.
I almost passed out. I was so goddamn angry.
What's it called? When Jotaro like shoots himself in the head in like the first episode.
Yeah.
But then he's the
catches the
chillest
bullet.
dude throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah.
For like 47 episodes, he never does that ever again. But the first episode, he's like.
But he was like trying to prove a point. It wasn't that he was trying to kill himself in that. He was trying to prove that like something funky's going on with him.
I suppose.
No, that's exact. That was
suppose.
the entire point of the demonstration.
I just haven't seen it a little bit. But yeah, probably.
Alright, we've talked enough about JoJo.
Yada. I mean, hey, that's a good way to end it. I just said good grief.
Yada. You watch anything else good lately? Let's talk briefly about
Duke and
Avengers.
Birdie I watched a little bit of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show that's made by I forgot her
Well,
name.
it's the same artist as the
Yeah, it's the same artist as
the
BoJack.
Horseman show.
Pretty good.
I'll give it a chance.
It's like BoJack, but like on the more lighthearted end. So it still has like kind of the same style of comedy, but just
But the whole reason I like BoJack is because it's not lighthearted.
yeah, but it's different seeing it in a more lighthearted attitude.
I guess.
It has a different feel. Like it doesn't carry nearly the same emotion nor the same story. It doesn't. It's not nearly as good as BoJack. Like, but I mean, it has one season so far, so I'm definitely open to seeing where they take it. It's done a lot of good stuff so far. Like, I've really enjoyed it. I kind of like that it's not focused on celebrities. Like, it's a little bit more of a grounded story. So
I like BoJack, so I'll
it.
give it a chance.
It's worth giving it a chance. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Even I haven't finished it. I won't be out here saying it's amazing, but the art style is what you know and love from the animation team for BoJack.
I watched the first 2 episodes of this season of Black Mirror.
Oh, I gotta watch it. I've heard it was really good, but I gotta catch up on some.
I feel like the more mainstream Black Mirror gets, the less good it is. And it's not like a mainstream thing. I think it's just that they're trying more to appeal to everyone, and I don't know.
I kind of feel you.
Yeah.
I won't say I agree 100%, but I kind of feel you.
Because there was an episode, I'm not going to spoil too much about it, but like it was the episode with the guy who plays Falcon in the Avengers. And I don't like I just didn't understand the point of that one. Like it was cool, I guess, but there, you know, Black Mirror used to be about like themes of like technology gone awry, but like
it kind of seems like in the later parts of it they kind of steered away a little bit.
Yeah, but
but I'll give it a shot still. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I definitely give it a shot. And I haven't finished the Miley Cyrus episode, but people
I kept seeing her in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I was flicking through Netflix yesterday. I was like, is that fucking Miley Cyrus in Black Mirror? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but people say that's a good episode. So
I won't knock it.
yeah,
it almost got me to watch it right there and then. I was like, honestly, kind of want to check that out.
yeah.
I did see the Falcon trailer for it, the one with the Falcon actor, but it didn't really make me want to watch it.
Yeah, cause like
I just didn't think he would do
not
well in it. He's not a
the best episode so far for me has been
overall or just the new season.
Of the new season.
Okay.
The overall, Jesus, there are so many good ones. Yeah.
Which one would you say is overall?
Overall, it's a tie between the one with the treadmills.
Oh, that was such a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And then
It's an early one.
What was it? The one with the kid who has to do like a whole bunch of tasks because
Oh, the blackmailing one, extortion.
Yeah, the black.
I love that one. And
that one was
the
fucked
actor,
up.
the actor for that one was really good.
Amazing.
I forgot his name, but he's in he's in that other Netflix show. I'm drawing a blank right now.
It's not the end of the fucking world.
Yeah, I can't wait for season 2. That should be coming out in a few. That should be coming out like next month, I think. Yeah, because they usually do it a year after it releases, and they usually do it around They do it usually around the same time like that the original season.
I haven't seen any like.
I haven't seen any.
Ads
Look it up on your computer, or I got it on my phone. But I'm hoping it's soon because I've been since that show ended. Like honestly, it
ended on such an amazing.
Oh my god, I know.
What else did I? I gave Sex Education a try. It was okay.
I just watched the pilot for Easy yesterday.
Okay, how was it?
Surprisingly good. It's kind of fun. It's a fun couple show to watch. It just deals with 8 different couples. Each one of them gets their own episode per season, and it's just about them going through a problem in their sex life.
Oh, cool.
So, for example, the first episode was like a couple that one is an actor and the other one, or she just care of the kids or some type of shit. And they like the dude kind of has trouble like
Getting it up.
not like getting it up, but like kind of keeping
Finishing?
himself interested.
Oh, okay.
Interested in it, so they have to like role play and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's a whole thing, and it was kind of like more enjoyable than I expected it to. I don't know if I can attribute that to the show or like me just growing up and being into like kind of shittier humor or something.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it, and then the second episode was like about a lesbian couple, and then one of the girls in the couple like was vegan, so the other one was trying wicked hard to like pretend to be vegan and ride a bike and all this, and then like hide herself from her. So I was like, it was well done. It was little things, but and then they interconnect too. So like the chick that was lying in the second episode was the babysitter for the kids in the couple of the first episode.
Okay, cool.
So it seems like it kind of mixes in. So I was like, I'm excited to see how it goes.
Okay.
Like into season 2, I'm like, I kind of wonder if they're gonna switch cast entirely or if it's gonna be like new story, same families, or
sounds
like
pretty
it kind of. I think it's worth checking out. If I end up I'm gonna end up watching more episodes of it probably like later on tonight or within the next coming.
Doesn't sound like something that appeals to me personally, but I'll give it a try.
I mean, it's pretty funny. It's got Mark Maron's in it.
Okay.
And I think
That's
Aubrey
cool.
Plaza might be. I don't think so.
Oh,
But
my sweetheart.
I know, right?
I fucking love her.
But Mark Maron caught my eye.
Yeah.
There was a couple other big name comedians in there that I saw that I was like, oh shit, no way.
That's real cool.
So, what else?
I watched to completion Doom Patrol.
Yeah?
Doom Patrol was fucking amazing.
What's Doom Patrol?
So they're
Is it based on the game Doom or is it?
No.
Okay.
So they're this really old superhero team in the. They were like from like the 1940s.
Yeah.
And they're like a. I want to say like a G team of like superheroes in DC Comics.
Like a
like
G team.
They're not well known. They're not well respected.
Okay, fair enough.
So when they said they were making a Doom Patrol show, I was like, who's gonna fucking watch this? Yeah, and then I ended up watching
it felt like the Swamp Thing show.
The Swamp Thing was amazing.
I
The
heard.
first episode was fucking fantastic.
Has it only had one episode or is it a whole season now? Or?
It has a whole season that they're releasing like week by week. I haven't seen the second episode.
Why did it already get canceled?
Because that's complicated. So, basically the ones that they're putting on their streaming servers, like those shows, are very expensive to make because they're way higher quality than say Arrow or The Flash, because those are fucking low budget as shit.
They'll work better, so maybe they should.
No, they suck.
Did you think Flash and Arrow suck?
I used to be the biggest advocate for both of those shows, but they're awful. Like, they're bad. All right, like I think we should be able to be like,
I won't debate you on
honest
it.
about.
I
The
won't
stuff
debate
we
you
like.
on it. I just don't see like what do you think was awful about it? I always thought they were pretty well done. The only thing I hated was the constant crossovers.
Overdramatic, cheap like fight scenes and everything. No coherency in the story. I could go on and on, man. Like, Arrow was good for the first 2 seasons. It had a terrible 3rd and 4th season. Season 5, they tried to bring it back, and it was okay, but not really. And 6th season was better, but like they just can't capture that season 2 magic. Like, season 2 was their best season. Same with The Flash, honestly. Like, their first 2 seasons were good.
I thought season 1 for The Flash was the best one.
Yeah. The season 1 of The Flash was the best. Season 2 was good, but like the twist with Zoom was like a little. People didn't like it. People didn't like the twist with Zoom. And then season 3 was awful. People hated Savitar. And then season 4 had the potential to be good, but then, like, the problem with the Flash is so the Flash can solve literally any problem in seconds, less than seconds. So you need.
So what you're telling me is the problem with the Flash is he nuts too quick.
Yeah.
Flash.
Did you know there's a song in Batman: The Brave and the Bold where the Black Canary, Huntress, and Catwoman sing a song about like the heroes they've had sex with, and all of them say that Flash finishes too quite fast. But anyways,
I mean,
that was a
definitely
kid
true.
show. I'm just saying.
I know. I remember seeing that meme, and I was like, "Sheesh."
It's fucked up. But anyways, yeah, fuck. Oh yeah. So yeah, the Flash they blew their load in the first two, and they can't capture that magic. That's pretty much the trend with all those CW shows. Their load in the first two seasons, and then they don't know what to do after that, and they themselves, and no one fucking cares. Supergirl is terrible. Supergirl is like really awful. What else is bad? Yeah, but anyways, but yeah, so those shows are really expensive to make. So they need to get like a grant from like not grant, but like some states offer them money to come and film there, or like big tax cuts to come and film there, and it pays for the cost of the show. And so there was a misunderstanding about the Swamp Thing funding, and so it turns out like the state couldn't give them the tax break they wanted to. So now DC had to pay for like the show, since the show is new and they're not technically making money off of it yet. They can't afford to make the show, so they had to cancel it. Because like Titans, they got the reason they were able to like make that show is because they got a big grant to make the show. So yeah, not grant but tax cut. But yeah. So Swamp Thing is canceled, and I'm fucking beside myself with sadness because the first episode of Swamp Thing was amazing. Oh my! What the fuck is what? Why? What does that mean? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry about that random laugh. I showed him a meme that you guys will not see.
Yeah,
Hidden memes.
take my word from it. It is it's good meme stock.
It's a dank meme.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daily JoJo.
Yep. But yeah, we're never gonna. I mean, they might resolve the problem with Swamp Thing, and maybe we'll get
I don't
another
know, man.
season.
It seems kind of like they already made up their mind with that one. Like season
But, like,
episodes 1 or 2 came out, and they're like, "Fuck it, it's canceled."
No, the same week that the pilot came out, they're like, "Fucking Swamp Thing is canceled."
Yeah,
And
I literally saw
I
the
thought it was
trailer
being-
for it.
I-
I saw the trailer for it, and then within days, it was I heard it got canceled. I was like,
I'm like,
"Excuse me."
what? I'm like, and I didn't find out until after I had seen the pilot. So like
you know
the
what I
same
said?
day I saw the pilot is the same day I found out it was canceled, and I'm like, what?
Oh man, that episode is actually
That's-
really good.
I'm like,
Show's canceled. What the fuck?
Because
Bro.
I watched it as soon as I got done with Doom Patrol. I'm like, fucking, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm so happy that DC is finally catching up to like Marvel and it's,
yeah.
Daredevil. And it's like that quality and good, So
Yeah. No,
And
I
so-
fucking.
But like, Swamp Thing's fucking canceled now.
It gave me that feeling of You ever watched Limitless on Netflix?
No,
You ever watched the movie?
no.
So Limitless was this movie. It was a Bradley Cooper movie where
Okay.
he basically it was really a movie about Adderall.
Okay.
So they make this pill that makes you like the smartest, or it unlocks your full potential to your brain. So it's basically like the plot of Carrie, not
Yeah.
Carrie, Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah.
Except, but like the dude was a writer, so like he started playing stocks and like he wrote, finally took off and whatever, and then he ends up doing a bunch. That got spun off into a show where that drug is now like getting out there a little more, but there's like very serious like side effects to it. and like one guy finds it and starts actually working with the like FBI to solve crimes because they think. And afterwards, he's like, "I'm actually on this pill, but like I have no side effects to it. But the side effects is because like a guy from the movie who is now like the mayor, because he was so smart, he like became the mayor. He like gives him like antidote so that he doesn't get like the side effects, but he has to take it every like."
This sounds real convoluted.
It's kind of convoluted, but not really. If you watch the movie, it's like
I can see why it got canceled.
it really got more complicated when they involved like the side effects thing.
Yeah.
But like that's only really on the show, and they did a fairly good job at explaining it.
All right, I'll take your word for
But
it.
so like the show was like actually like really funny, and it was really well done, and it had some interesting like crimes and whatnot. And then they just fucking canceled it. They fucking canceled it after like the first season. They're like, yeah, we just didn't really know where we wanted to take it. I was like, all right, I guess. They're just like, fuck it, I don't know, like show's over. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Dude, I'm sad. I mean, I still have hope that they'll sort all this out and Swamp Thing will be uncanceled.
Nothing will be as disappointing as when the original writer for the Boondocks left.
But he's coming back.
He is coming back. He is coming back. That man's performing. Man. Black Jesus finally stopped working out for him.
Hey, fuck you. I loved Black
like
Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus was hilarious.
Really funny. All I'm saying is it would have been funnier if Black Jesus was Afroman.
Yo, man, God loves you.
All I'm saying is, and tell me now, Afroman would have played a better Black Jesus.
No, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. The actor who plays Black Jesus is actually perfect for the role. In my opinion. You can't just say yeah in Afro, man. That's not.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I
That's not no.
And then you can't say that you're the best without proof.
And it ends how it begins.
Exactly.
Guys, this
Thank you
is
for
all the
coming
time
to our
we got.
podcast.
This is all the time we got for today. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. If you are listening, if not, then go fuck yourself.
If not, what are you doing? You don't like my, bass boosted voice?
You don't like my bass Jesus voice?
You don't like racist jokes laid over copyrighted songs? And
So two Negroes walk into a bar. Oh, so sorry. Are we telling the racist jokes?
sort of? Are we the racist joke at this point?
Is it racist if a
Thank you for coming to our podcast. Have a good night.
Have a good
morning,
night.
Or
Yeah,
wherever,
or
whenever
yeah.
you're fucking listening to this. Good night.
We love you. Bye.